Welcome, my dear students. Today we are going to learn 1.4 The King's Choice. There was once a lion who was king of the forest. Once upon a time, see here, the king's choice means king. Who is the king? Here, the king is the animal, not a human being. So, here, see, in this story, we will see the friendship of the animal or the real friend. Who is the real friend or who is not our real friend, that we come to know through their behaviors. So here, the king lion also come to know about the real friend and the fake ones. So let us see page number 10. There was once a lion who was king of the forest. The lion was the king of the forest. He was big and strong and very fierce, means very fearful, very dangerous, looking very fearful, big and strong. All the other animals in the forest called him king. All the animals called him king. They brought him gifts from every corner of the forest. From the every corner of the forest, everyone bring gifts to the king, to the lion. But the more the lion had, the more he wanted. Whatever he had, he want more. Once again he want more. Whatever the gifts he got, he wants more. Oh, this much only, like this he was saying. A king must have a coat, he said to himself one day. And one day he announced that, or he said that I want my own, like a human beings, he want his own court. Court means that the king is there, the throne is there, and all the things like court. He called a fox to his side, and to discuss on this point, he called to the fox first. You are known to be a wise and clever creature. And what the lion said, that you are very wise and clever. Fox, said the lion. Then lion said that fox, you are very wise and clear. I want you to be my advisor. And he announced that I want you as my advisor, because each and every king have their advisors. Thank you, your majesty, said the fox, and bowing low, respecting to the lion, to the king, fox said, thank you, your majesty. Then the lion next called a leopard to his side, and then again he called second one, that is leopard. You are known to be watchful and swift of foot, leopard. Then the lion said to the leopard that you are very watchful and very sweet. I want you to be my bodyguard, because you are too much watchful. Keen observation of your is very good, so you should be my bodyguard. Thank you, your majesty, said the leopard, and he also bowing low. The lion then called a vulture to his side. Then third one, the vulture was there. Means here both the fox was the what he was? He was the advisor. And then next one, leopard. He was the bodyguard. And now see, the lion then called a vulture to his side. You are a bird. Yes, vulture is the bird. Vulture, and can fly high. And the vulture can fly very much high. You are to be my messenger. The next one is that messenger. See, the first one was advisor. The second one was bodyguard. And the third one, messenger. That is the bird, vulture. Thank you, your majesty, said the vulture. And the vulture also bowing the low, in the respect of the lion or in the respect of the king. The fox, the vulture, and the leopard took an oath of loyalty. This, like everyone in our means that in our ministry we saw that our ministers also always take oath of loyalty towards the kingdom, towards the people, towards the all party and that. So here they both three also took an oath of loyalty to the king, that we should be always loyal to our king. The king promised to give them food and protection, and here the king also promised them that if you are taking oath of loyalty, then it's my duty to provide you food and protection. For some time all went well in the court of the Lion King. Sometime all was well. The three courtiers never opposed the king, and both three courtiers never opposed to the king. His wishes were low, and see, now his wishes are also getting low. Whenever he rode, they stood in a way. And now see, whenever the king rode, the lion rode, make the sound, they stood in a way. So to means that whatever the order given by the lion, they only always be ready to follow the order. Whenever he took a walk, they followed him. When the Lion King went hunting, they found the animals for him to kill. And after he had his meal, he left the remains for them. And see, whenever the lion hunt or he was in hunting, so he eat first, and then after whatever the remains one was there, that was only the food of the both three, fox, leopard and vulture. One day the vulture came back from a fight, and see, then one day what happened, the vulture came back from the flight, means from that whatever the area he flight there. And then what he said, your majesty, have you ever eaten a camel? The question asked by the vulture, have you eaten ever a camel? Have you tasted the camel? He asked, the vulture asked. Then he said, it is very tasty. I ate it once in the desert. And he is saying that in the desert once I ate that, I tasted that, and it is really very tasty. The lion had never seen a camel, and the lion, that innocent lion, never seen the camel, because in the forest camels are not there, and in the desert lions are not there. But he liked the idea of trying camel's meat. Now he likes an idea of the vulture, and he also want to eat the camel's meat. But where can we get a camel? The question asked by lion. He asked, there is a desert some miles away, said the vulture. Then the vulture said that the desert is there on the some miles away only. I was flying over it when I saw a lone camel not far away, and when I was flying I saw a lone camel, and it was not far away, and not much distance there. It looked big and fat. And again he extra added that the camel looked very big and fat. The lion looked at the other advisors, means the fox and leopard. They were wise and means that the both were wise and appreciate, means whatever you said we are ready, like this. He wanted their opinion, but here the lion wants their opinion. Now the fox and the leopard did not know the desert. They both also don't know the desert, but they did not want the vulture to seem wiser than them. But see what's happened here. They both, means that the animal, that fox and leopard, they never saw the desert, but they are not ready to show to their king that we don't know that. So because they also want to be a greater. So they said, since it was the vulture's idea, he should lead the way. And what they said, because the idea is given by the vulture, so he should have to show us the way. Early next morning, the lion and his court started off on the camel hunt. And now they both get away and they both started their means that they are finding the camel for their hunt. They reach the edge of the desert easily, and very easily they reach to the edge, means to the border of the desert. But after they left the shelter of the forest, as they leave the shelter of the forest, the day became very hot because the tall trees are not there, greenery not there, that shadows are not there. The sun shone down with fire hot rays are coming from the sun because it is desert and it is very hot. High up in the cooler air, the vulture flew. Hurry along, he called. The camel is not far off. And whenever the hurry was there, that the vulture always saying that, let us go, let us come fast. Camel is no far away. Let us go. We are reaching, we reach, like this. But the lion could not hurry anymore. See, the lion could not hurry anymore. Why? The hot sand had burned his paws. His legs were burned by that hot sand. He could go no further and he was not able to go more. Stop! He shouted to all the others that stop once. Let us go back to the forest. I don't care to try camel meat. I don't want to try the meat. Let us go back to our forest. The lion, king's advisor, were frightened. The lion means the king's advisors, that fox and leopard, and they both three were frightened. The forest was far behind them because they leave the forest also. It is also very far now, and they did not know how to get the lion back home. And both advisors don't know how to go back. The leopard wanted to run away, and here the leopard decided that I only have to run away from this. The vulture wanted to watch and wait and eat the lion later on. And the vulture, see here, the vulture is waiting here for the death of the lion king, and then after I will eat the lion. But the clever fox thought of a plan. But the fox thought a plan. Off into the desert he ran, saying, I will bring some help. See the fox. What he says? That I will bring some help. After running for some time, the fox found the camel. And he was running for the help, to find out the help. And then after only he find out a camel there. The camel was indeed surprised to see him. And the camel was also very surprised to see the fox, because he never saw the fox in the desert. And then how the fox is here? Hurry up, friend camel, said the fox. And here the fox is talking with the camel and saying, hurry up, my friend. Our king wants you at once. Our king, lion, wants you at once. Then, your king? Said the camel. Who is that? I don't know your king. I do not know any king. I only know my master, my owner, for whom I carry goods across the desert. In the desert, I carry the goods from here and there for my master only. I know my master, not any king. Our king, the lion, has killed your master. Who is your master? Our king can kill your master also, said the fox. Now you are free, and the lion has invited you to live at his court. Come along. And now the fox is saying that you are free, and the lion has invited you. Where? In the court of the king, means the lion. Come along with me. The camel followed the fox. The camel, he followed the fox. When the fox and the camel reached the lion's camp, see, fox and camel both reached to the lion's camp, not to the court, because court is in the forest, but here where the three were waiting for the fox. So fox bring the camel there. So they reach the lion's camp. The vulture and the leopard were surprised, and the vulture and leopard, they both get surprised. Oh, that fox bring the camel. Even the lion looked pleased, and lion was very happy to see the camel in spite of his burnt paws. And now he was not going to see his burning paws, but he was very happy to see the camel. The camel was presented to the king. He agreed to serve the lion in return for a home at his court. See here what happened next. We will see in the next period. Thank you.